Hi guys, today we will try to learn about an atom. So what is atom? So atom is derived from the Greek word atomos, which means indivisible. So atom is very smallest and tiny particles, even though we cannot see with our naked eye. Let me put one point on this board. So for example, this is an atom. So in the initial days, some of the scientists was stated that it is indivisible particle. So as we have already seen that it is indivisible particle. So actually it is not true, because atom is the building block for all the material. So whatever the things which are available around us is exclusively depends on the atom. If there is no atom, we couldn't assume all the things which are in the earth. So later on, there are some other scientists like Dalton and some other contemporary scientists who did a lot of research on it, and they found that there are some other particles are present inside of an atom. So those particles we used to call them as subatomic particles. Then what are those subatomic particles? So those subatomic particles are, one is electron, second one is proton, third one is neutron. Now we will see the schematic diagram of an atom. So this is an atom. So if you examine this atom, here in the center there is a supposed to the whole mass is supposed to occupy at this center. So that we used to call it as nucleus. So in this nucleus there are two subatomic particles are there. One is proton, another one is neutron. So this proton is having the positively charged particle. So this neutron does not have any charge, neutral in state, and it is having the electron. So electron is having the negatively charged particle. So this electron is discovered by J.J. Thomson. So by the cathode ray discharge tube. And here the proton is discovered by Ernst Rutherford. And the neutron is discovered by the James Chadwick. So now here in the center of this nucleus there are two subatomic particles. One is proton and neutrons. All together we will call them as nucleons, because they are present in the nucleus. Here what I want to tell you here is that here the electrons are revolving around the nucleus of an atom in a certain orbits or in a certain paths. So those certain paths we call it as orbits. Why these electrons are revolving around the nucleus of an atom? Here the proton and neutron, each proton and each neutron is having the mass approximately 1836 times greater than the mass of an electron. 1836 times greater than the mass of an electron. As a result of that, these electrons revolves around the nucleus of an atom. So these three subatomic particles are responsible for the formation of different types of compounds in the nature. Thank you.